Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. Today is it's Monday, January 29th, 2024. And I am here to share with you our weekly Make It Monday tutorial. So today we are introducing our weekly color challenge, which I'm going to add to the screen right there. So our color combination for this week is Real Red, Flirty Flamingo, and Gold. Such a pretty combination. And I came up with this combination thinking that I wanted to do Valentine's Day cards. So that's why I chose that. And I hope that you like that, and I hope that you'll participate. So remember, you just need to go over to my Creative Corner Facebook group, so Bird's Nest Designs Creative Corner. Join the group, and then I post the weekly challenge. And in the comments, I'd love for you to post your project that you made using the guidelines, so whether it be the sketch or a color challenge each week with something different. So please do head on over there and join the group. I'd love to see what we're all creating. And say hello when you get here so I know who I'm stamping with today. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Good morning. It is another wet and dreary day here in Trail. And I'm telling you, we had like 2 weeks of winter, one which was super cold and one which was really snowy. And now we've just had rain. It is like beyond crazy. I've never seen anything like this. Good morning, Tracy, and good morning, Tina. Welcome, welcome. What is the weather doing? Is it crazy where you are too? Leave me a comment. Let me know. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Don't forget to give me those thumbs ups and those hearts. And if you're watching over on YouTube, subscribe to my channel if you like what you're seeing. Hello, Judy. Welcome from Calgary. What is the weather over there? Sometimes you guys have crazy weather. My sister lives there. Hello, everybody. Okay, so today we are going to create a Valentine's Day card. But the star of the show today actually is going to be the Adorning Hearts Hybrid Embossing Folder. Have you guys seen this? This is amazing. I almost overlooked this in the catalog. And then, of course, I do love hearts. So I decided at last minute to order it. And I am so happy that I did. I made some really fun projects so far. And today we're going to make something really great. But I'm going to show you how to use this 3 different ways, okay? And then we're going to use those pieces, some of those pieces, and we're going to create a really pretty Valentine's Day card. So Valentine's Day is going to be here before we know it. So I hope that you guys have already started thinking about that or working on your projects. I've just started, if I'm being honest. So I've got a few cards to create. But a couple other things before we do go. I have my Creatively Hatched January class tonight. Yes, tonight. I'm super excited about that. We're doing the ice cream swirl, but I've already got February's design too, and I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek today. So the project, or the bundle, sorry, that we're going to use for Creatively Hatched. So for those of you who are watching, who are already part of that awesome monthly card club, then get excited because the February one is going to use the Everyday Details bundle. You guys check this out. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Look at these dies. Like, aren't they fabulous? Now, they don't necessarily cut out the images, right? But look at those shapes and all those little dots. Oh my gosh, they're just gorgeous. So I got it upside down. There you go. So get excited because this is going to be a super fun class. And I will share little sneak peeks of the cards with you guys when the camera is down on my desk. So for those of you who are in my Creatively Hatched, I know there's a couple of you here that are watching. What do you think? Are you excited? It's going to be a fun one. Okay. What else do I have to tell you about? Celebration is almost halfway over because it's almost February 1st. So don't forget to get your orders in. Make sure that you place your orders before the end of February so you get those celebration products. I'm going to pop up on the screen here just for a sec my current host codes. This is the host code for January. So after the 31st, I will have a new one, but that one is what I want you to use if you're going to place your order online here in Canada and get those celebration products. I also have my submarine board. Have you guys seen the submarine board? Maybe I should share it with you guys one more time. Let me just grab it. It's just outside this door here. Should have brought it in, but I didn't. So here is my celebration board. Can you guys see that? Isn't that fun? So there's 100 squares on here. And I've punched and stamped 100 submarines. So for every $60 spent with me, you get to pick a square to put your number on, and then the lucky winner gets to choose a stamp set or bundle of their choice. So I'll draw the name or the number. I'll draw the number when the board is full or at the end of February, whichever comes first. Okay, so are we ready to stamp? I'm ready to stamp. Let's do some stamping. I'm going to remove that banner. Please keep those comments coming. I love to communicate with you while we're going through these videos and to know that I'm not stamping alone. So leave me those comments. Let me know what you think about what I'm sharing with you today, and all those other fun things. Okay, awesome. So let me flip the camera down. One more time before we do that. Let me just share with you the color combination that we are using. This is the challenge for the week. Real red, flirty flamingo, and gold. Perfect for Valentine's Day. All right. Okay, hopefully that's going to zoom or clear up a little. It's a little foggy, or a little not foggy, a little pixely on my end. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is the Adorning Hearts bundle, a hybrid embossing folder. So this is not actually the bundle. I'm going to share with you the catalog that I just had in front of me right here. Okay, so on page 18, if you open up to page 18, you'll see the brayering and layering page. And this is where the hybrid embossing folder is. Now it does come as a bundle. I didn't get the bundle. I just got the hybrid embossing folder. I'm not really sure why, because this is quite pretty, but it may still jump into my cart very soon. Okay, so this bundle here, the hybrid embossing folder, that is what we're going to use today. And there's also this really fun Thoughtful Moments one, which I also have not yet ordered, but I do think that it will be in my cart soon too. Okay, so that is what we're going to use. Item number 162569. It's $54 here in Canada. And it is absolutely beautiful. So let's do 3 different things with this embossing folder. So I have 3 different pieces of paper here. We've got Real Red, we've got Flirty Flamingo, and then I've got this awesome marble piece from the Most Adored Celebration paper. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to start out really simple, and we're going to take these dies here. So these are all the dies you get. I've got a whole bunch of hearts already cut out in there. Okay, so these are the beautiful dies that you're going to get. And remove that piece. This one here is 9 hearts all on one die. Like, how awesome is that, right? Because how often do we just want 1 heart? Not very often. So this will cut out 9 at once. And then if you look in here, we also have just 6 more different hearts. Some of them have intricate details inside. And then we have some foliage and leaves, a banner, and these fun little hearts here too. So lots and lots of dies come in here. But today we're going to use this one first. Hi, Sherry. Hello, hello. Okay, so this one, we're going to just simply cut it out of our designer series paper. So all I'm going to do is take this. Now, my stamp cut and emboss machine is on my lower table here so that I'm not shaking the screen. But I'll show you the sandwich that I'm going to make before I roll it through. So because I'm using the dies only, I am going to remove these, and I'm going to use plate number 1, so the main foundation, and then number 2 is going to get added on. Ooh, stamp dimensionals. Then we'll grab plate number 3, and look how dirt. I need to clean this or something. I don't know. There's got to be a way to clean that. And then I'm going to put my designer series paper down. Okay, and then we'll put our dies, and then simply we're going to put the other number 3 over top, and then I'm going to run that through. Give me 1 sec to do that. Okay, so here we are. We've run that through. And then when we pull this up, we have 9 beautiful hearts that we can use on our projects just out of designer series paper. Now you could, of course, cut these out of cardstock too, and then just have some fun hearts ready for all of your upcoming projects. They'd be great on a scrapbook layout too, to cut out all 9 of these and then just kind of sprinkle them about on a 12 by 12 page. But see, there's the back of that paper is really pretty too, some gold foil flowers. So there is one way that you can use those dies is just simply by cutting out plain hearts 9 at a time. Love that. Now, if you didn't want 9, of course, you could just cut a small piece of cardstock and put it behind however many hearts you wanted and cut them out too. Okay, secondly, let's use it as the hybrid that it's meant to be. So here is the beautiful 6x6 embossing folder right here. So you can see, hopefully you can see, can you see that there's 9 hearts on there, really intricate ones. And then of course we have this die on there too. So we are going to, now this is beautiful. I love how this works. We're going to take this die, okay? Now on the Stampin' Up side, the one that has the black Stampin' Up, we're going to lock this in place and it's just going to kind of sit right there in amongst those hearts. Okay? And then we're going to take a piece of real red. We're going to stick this in here. Okay? And then we're going to close it up. And then our sandwich for this guy is going to be, we're going to remove 2 and 3. We're going to just use number 1. We're going to put the hinge towards the machine first. Okay, that is important. And then we're going to put our gray plate. So this is plate number 4. Okay, this is one that you need to have when you're using these embossing folders. So that is our sandwich. So just 1, our folder, and then 4. And then I'm going to roll that through. Okay, now when that comes through, just like that, super easy. There is no extra restraint on this either. So it's really easy to run through. So we're going to remove that and we're going to open this up. Oh, let's actually get number 1 out of there too. And then when we open it up, okay, so if I can, let's see if this will work. The other thing you could do is just simply use this as an embossing folder without these dies in it, right? And then you would get this beautiful, can we see it? I don't know if we can see it, but you would get this beautiful embossed piece with just hearts all over it, right? But because we put the dies in with it, now we have all of these 9 beautiful hearts. Ooh. And check them out. They're already embossed and cut out. Aren't those gorgeous? What do you guys think? I think they're absolutely beautiful, and I am so excited to put some of these on our project today. So in the comments, I'm watching you guys. What do you think? Maybe these aren't new to you. Maybe you've already got this, but aren't those fun? I love, 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 love. Okay, now we're going to try something that I know this can do, but I haven't actually done yet. So we are going to take our embossing folder. Okay. This is the new brayer. Now it has never seen ink yet. I'm going to do this, like I said, first time. So bear with me. Let's make this work. We're going to take real red and our brayer. Okay. I'm using my glass mat here, and this silicone tray is part of the suite that comes with the glass mat, and it fits the ink pad perfectly, and then it's not going to like move around on me. So again, I'm going to open my embossing folder and I'm going to add ink to my brayer. Okay, we're using red on red, so it's going to be a little tricky to see. It is important, I did learn, that you need to keep these up, otherwise you're going to drag them through your ink pad. Okay, so we've got some ink on here. Then we're going to add the ink to the Stampin' Up side of our embossing folder. Okay, so same side we put our dies on. We're going to put this on there now. Okay. And then when you go to set your brayer down, you want those stands down so you don't get ink everywhere, and then it just rests like that. So now we have ink on there. We're going to put, do we want to cut them out? Oh, I think we do. I think we're going to cut them out. They're going to be inked, cut out, and embossed. So we're going to put this back in here. Okay, it just kind of sits and locks in place. Then we're going to take a piece of Flirty Flamingo. We're going to set that over top, close it up, and we're going to use the same sandwich we used previously. So we've got tray number 1, hinge to the machine, and then our plate number 4. Okay, and now I'm going to run this through the machine, same as I did last time. It goes through so easily. So if you have any kind of extra tension when you're playing with yours, then something might be wrong, because this goes through like really, really easily. All right, so now let's see what we get here. We're going to open this up. I'm going to pop out these dies. Okay, it's stuck in there. Here we go. And now we have some beautiful hearts. Now this is just going to get wiped with either a baby wipe. You can spritz it with a bit of water, run it under your tap. It's going to be totally clean, like it's going to clean right off, okay? So don't worry about that. Now, oh my goodness, I'm seeing lots of comments that you guys are excited about this. Show me your hearts and those thumbs up too. And somebody over on Facebook land is super excited, but again, I can't see your name. You do have to give StreamYard access to, for me to see your name. So I'm not ignoring you. I just only see Facebook user. Okay, so here are our new hearts. What do you guys think? So they're embossed just like these ones were, right? But now they have ink. So you could think of the color combinations that you could use with these. Like they're just so beautiful. And then of course we had our plain hearts that we cut out over here. So many different options with this. I just love this hybrid embossing folder. And I do think that everybody needs to have it in their collection. So if you haven't already added it, make sure that you do. Oh, Tanya, hello, hello. Sometimes it shows me your name and sometimes it doesn't. It's very strange. Okay, there we go. So there's all of our beautiful hearts. 27 hearts we have just by running it through 3 times. So if I zoom in these closer to you, you can see the detail in those. Oh, my hands are very dry. You can see the detail in those hearts with the ink in them. Isn't that pretty? So just make sure if you're using this with the ink that you put the ink on the Stampin' Up logo side of your folder. Same side you would put your dies. If you put it on the other one, it's not going to work because you're going to get, well, you'll get a completely different look. I shouldn't say it won't work. You'll get a very different look. So this is the side you want to put it on where the Stampin' Up logo is. Okay, awesome. Now let's create a card using some of these fun hearts. Okay, so I have some pieces already cut. And then, oh, before we do that, I want to show you this because I was just going to move it. But look at that. So if we would have left the hearts without the dies, we would have had this all embossed. And look how cool those look, outlined with the red. Just love that. All right. So I am going to create for you a very fun and pretty Valentine's Day card using our weekly challenge colors of Real Red, Flirty Flamingo, and Gold. So we're starting with a thick basic white card base that's 4 1/4 by 11, and we're just going to fold that in half. I've already got it scored. And then we will burnish that edge with my bone folder. Okay, and then we've got this fun fold. I like doing the cards this way once in a while. All right, next thing we're going to do is, have you guys seen the Most Adored paper, celebration paper? Right here. So it comes in 12 by 12. I've just got a little collection here just for samples to show in my videos and when I have classes. So these are just 4 by 6 sheets of what you will get in the Most Adored. You get this free when you place a $60 order if you choose this paper. Those are fun little hearts. We've got lots of gold foil on the opposite side. There's our marble paper we used. And then, ooh, 2 stuck together. Beautiful dainty flowers on this side in gold. Then we've got some pretty hearts in pink. And then like a plaid, we're going to use this today too. Then we've got a nice red kind of line plaid pattern. Some more marble, but this time in gold. And then I love this. This might be my favorite piece with the red and the pink together. And then some cute little hearts on the back. So that is the Most Adored. If you choose that when you order $60 or more, you can choose that for free through Celebration. So we're going to use some of that. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to grab my seal first. That would help. Actually, you know what? For this, I'm going to use my white glue right here. And the reason is I want a little bit of wiggle room because I've got here a 1.5 inch by 4 strip of the red with the white hearts. And I want that to go right along the edge of my card. And so because I've used white glue, I have that wiggle room to make sure that it is right up against the edge. Whereas with seal, once it's down, it's like you're committed. It's got to stay there. Okay, so I got that wiggle room there. All right, so there is our first piece. So we've just got that right along the spine of our card. Then I've got a piece of Real Red. And if I remember, let me just measure it down here on the bottom here. So this is 4 and 3/4 by 3.5 is a measurement for my designer series paper. And then my red is just 1/8 bigger. So it's going to be 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. Okay, so let's put some adhesive on the back. Now I have both adhesives on the go. This is typical for me. I often get asked, which one do you like best? And to be honest with you, it just depends whichever is closest to my hand when I need adhesive, because I really do like them both. So what do you guys think? What is your preference? Are you a Stampin' Seal or a liquid glue person? Let me know. I'm curious because I always have so many different variations in my classes. All right, so we can glue that down. Now I'm going to bring in our card and we're going to just stick this down flat onto the middle of this card front. Try to get it centered as much as I can. And straight. Centered and straight. That's my goal. Okay. So we have that done. Now I have cut out of the Nested Essentials dies this fun little shape here. And we're going to use Country Bouquet. You guys are familiar with this stamp set? It's in the annual catalog. It's a carryover from the last mini, spring mini. And I absolutely love this stamp set. As you can see, if I pop it open, look how well loved they are because they are so stained with all the reds and pinks and stuff I've used. So I absolutely adore this stamp set. We are going to use the Happy Valentine's Day from that one and Real Red ink. Okay. So I'm seeing some comments here about the glue, Stampin' Seal, except for fussy pieces. That's what Tanya said. Oh, and embossed pieces. And Anita likes Stampin' Seal unless she's embossing, then she uses liquid. Yeah, like I said, I can go either way. I like both for lots, but I do agree that when you're embossing, the white glue is better because then you're not pressing down that embossing and it sticks a little bit better. So I'm going to I'm going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day in red onto our label right here. Okay, just like that. Wonderful. Then remember, we're going to incorporate some gold into this, right? And some Flirty Flamingo. So we've got a vast array of hearts up here to choose from. But I'm also going to, oh, Judy almost always uses white glue. Yeah, I do love it too. Like I said, it can go both ways. So we're going to use some of this elegant trim. When you order it, it comes with silver and gold. I've just pulled out the gold one today. So I'm going to trim off a piece of that. And then the gold in this paper here too, if you guys can see how shimmery that, I don't know if you can catch it in the light, but it's very, there we go. The very shimmery gold. All right, so then I want to take this and I want to create kind of like circles. So sometimes this works really, really well for me and other times it's a struggle. So hopefully today is not a struggle. Okay, so we're just going to kind of situate this twine sort of where I want it to be over here. Oh, see, it's going to be a struggle today. That's okay. We're going to just glue it in place. So I'm going to take some Stamping Dimensionals and we're going to cheat just a little bit here. We're just going to make it fit how I want it to. So my thought about this is this label is going to go across sort of like that. So that's a pretty good placement for our twine. So I'm going to stick that dimensional right down on top of that. And then now it's going to cooperate with me. So then this one that's kind of going rogue over here on its own. I don't mind that the end shows. I totally don't mind that at all. But I don't want it going way up there, helter-skelter. So I'm going to stick another dimensional right there to hold that one sort of in place like that. Hi, Mom. Good morning. So there's that. Then we're going to take these here, put some more dimensionals on the back. Then we can peel off these ones that we use to stick down our twine. And this can go over top like this. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness, I just love this twine over here. It's so pretty with that like pop of gold texture. All right, so now let's pick some hearts that we're going to use. So we've got a lot to choose from. So if we were to use one of each, what would that look like? So if we took one, this one's got the little hearts in it. But I like that one. Let's switch that out. Let's put this one. Doesn't really matter. So we could do hearts like that, and then we could do another heart down here like that. What do you guys think of that? Or do we need a fourth one? So do we like 3 hearts, or we can add in a fourth? Let's see which pattern we would want to use. Maybe this one. We can add a 4th heart in down here to balance it out with the reds. Don't want to hide all that beautiful twine though. What if we did it this way? I just love these hearts. You guys, what do you think? Do we need 3? Do we need 4, or do we just want to keep with 3? And we don't have to use all 3 patterns. So we could do it with the designer paper. We could switch it out and just have another red heart there. I'm waiting for your comments, so let me know what you think. We're also going to use, to bring in some more gold, we're going to use the festive pearls. I love these. They're so simple, just like metallic pearls. They come in red, pool party, silver, and gold, and I really like them. They're nice and small. They're shiny. I do love them. Oh, Tanya, that's a great idea. 4, because they look like 2 pairs for Valentine's Day couples. I love that. So we could do that. Let's do that. Tammy likes 3. Mom likes 3. Tina likes 4. Okay, we got lots of ideas here. That's kind of cute though with the 4, you guys. I'm thinking I like that 4, just like that. So when this is how I work when I get my placements the way I like them, then I don't move them. I just take a dimensional and I kind of lift and plop it down. Oops, I'm taking my twine with me that time. Okay. Oh, I moved it. So now we got to move my heart up because my dimensional's there. That's okay. So cute. Oh my goodness, I just love this. This is turning out beautifully. So I'm putting another dimensional behind this red heart, and we'll just stick that. Here we can still see our twine, so that's cool. All right. Let's put 2 dimensionals behind the back of this one. Speaking of adhesives, I do honestly think I could hands down say that dimensionals are my favorite and that I do use them more than anything else. So there's that too. All right. So we're going to stick this last heart kind of tucked back in under here. So pretty. Oh, this is kind of going crazy over here. So we're going to just grab a little dab of glue, stick it under there. What are your thoughts, you guys? What do you think of this pretty Valentine's Day card? Okay, I don't like how that is not sticking. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to stick another dimensional in, oops, underneath this bottom of this heart. It's going to be stubborn, so I'm going to correct it. It's going to stay like that. There we go. That's how I want it. Okay, so now we're just going to finish it off by adding some pearls in gold to tie in with our color combination. So let's put some, we could put a couple over here, would make sense to me. And then maybe one more up here in that blank space up there. And then, you guys, we have this beautiful Valentine's Day card, but the inside is kind of naked. So let's add some beautiful hearts that we've got, because we've got them. Why not add them? But I think I want to do it like this. So we're going to use, for this one, I don't want to put dimensionals on the inside. So put a little bit of glue there. And this should work on this embossed piece. A little bit of glue there. There we go. So now we've got a decorated inside that coordinates beautifully with the outside of our card. Isn't that fun? I love all the gold and sparkle on that card. All right, so remember we're using the color challenge for this week, which is right there, Real Red, Flirty Flamingo, and Gold. So if you're making a project and you want to share it, just head on over to Bird's Nest Designs Creative Corner. If you're not already a member, then do request to join. And then you can post your project in the comments below my challenge graphic. I lost my words for a sec. Okay, so thank you so much for making that card with me. I hope that you're excited about the Adorning Hearts hybrid embossing folder. If you don't already have it, I'm hoping that I've convinced you do need to add it to your cart before it's gone. It's so beautiful, and hearts can be used any time of the year, not just for Valentine's Day, right? All right, so I did promise that I would share with you the cards, sneak peek of the cards that we're going to make for Creatively Hatched for February. So if you've hung around this long, don't worry, I'm not going to disappoint you. I am going to flip the camera down one more time and just share those real quick. They're so pretty. I love them. So they've got plastic sleeves on them. I didn't take them off, so hopefully you can still see. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Ooh, can you see that? And 4. So that beautiful kit, what do you guys think? Aren't those pretty? That bundle is just so stunning. So in the Creatively Hatched kit for February, you're going to get a 1/4 pack of the Poetic Expressions Designer Series paper, a full pack of the brass butterflies, and then some of the Pool Party 3/8 grosgrain ribbon. So you're going to get $25 of Stampin' Up! Product plus the supplies to make 8 cards. So 2 of each of those beautiful designs that I shared with you. You also will have the option to add on the Everyday Details stamp and or bundle to your collection. You will need this to create the cards as I've shown, because I won't do any of the die cutting that's in the featured bundle. So these dies won't be cut for you, but I will give you the cardstock and the paper to make sure that you have enough to do them yourself, to do your cutouts. And if you don't have this, then you can improvise and use other shapes you have, other stamps and whatever, right? So don't worry if you don't have the Everyday Details and it's maybe not quite your thing, but you think the cards are super pretty, then you can still join the club. You're still going to get those Stampin' Up! Supplies, and you can just improvise and make your own cards using stamps and or dies that you already have in your collection. Okay, so this club really is for anybody across Canada can join. Right now on my blog, I'm going to just pop it up here. This is how you would find all the information and get your subscription started. Right now, it's still going to show the ice cream swirl dies because I just created these cards last night, so I haven't had a chance to update everything. But all the information for the club is there. So please, if you have any questions, reach out. I'm always happy to help. I am super excited about Everyday Details because, of course, it's got this beautiful bird's nest in it. Okay. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful Monday. I'll be back Friday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time for a fancy fold tutorial for you. Any questions, just reach out, and I hope to see you guys all very soon. Cheers.